pussy go, cause bitch, my jacket checker. Pop one pill, but it's a double decker. I ain't talking schools, I'm waiting on a transfer. Send a pussy boy to meet my ancestors. Put up on the block, it's hot flaming Chester. Yes, sir. I just flew a bitch in from Manchester. They took me to jail, I should've smacked the rester. How about the complexing like Sylvester? No, sir. Bitch just put up in an I-8 roaster. Tryna so much, told that bitch no, sir. Ain't no fucking crying on my fucking shoulder. $100 steak and I don't like the texture. You can die today, the scratch out yesterday. Diamonds in my ring, money like a wrestler. Took away the good, it was a good gesture. Bitch, your whip bulletproof, I'll be the tester. Test that shit out like a damn semester. Walk up in the club, had to change the weather. That bitch out, she's probably seeking shelter. They asked me what I want, I said I want forever. Bitch keep calling the phone, I had to send an error. Said I won't call you back, well I can't remember. I want two bitches who number one contenders. Baby, tell me what I can do to make it better. I got me shivering and I'm wearing a sweater.
Yes, sir. Alright, this is a short little stream. This might not be longer than 30 minutes. Holy fuck, bro. I got COVID in the Big 26. Yo, why I look so goofy with this do-rag get up, bro? Something's off. Is it the lack of chains? Bro, I lost my big ass chain, bro. I'm mad tight about this shit. And I lost one of my earrings, so I got no earrings in. Bro. I'm tight right now. Anyways, so. This is gonna be a short little stream. I'm gonna tell a story time, 2 story times. Then I might go through some of my Instagram DMs, expose some of me trying to hit on girls. And then after that, I think I'm get on Fort. I do also want to go through my Hinge at some point, like exposing my Hinge, like me talking to girls on Hinge and my messages. I really just want to like give it all to y'all because like I got nothing to lose at this point. Like there's really nothing to lose. Anyways, first of all, let's start with the story time. So, boom, winter break. Hey YouTube, this is the story time. Me getting drunk with my friends and we almost got some prostitutes. All right. So first of all, this isn't gonna be a long story time. Now, if you're wondering about the prostitutes, let me phrase, I got a friend who, you know, he just be on some different shit. And he told me like a few months ago, he was like, yo, I got these, he's like friends with a bunch of people older than us, like 30-year-olds. He's like, yo, one of them is affiliated with a prostitute. And he knows this website where you can get prostitutes. I don't know how they found that shit, bro. So he's like, yo, he got this prostitute, Colombian with a BBL. He's gonna plug me in. It's like $100 for 15 minutes. So my friend goes, meets up with this girl. This is back in like September, August. He says it was amazing. Amazing. He said he came very quick, which is funny because he said that there was a girl that he actually liked and he couldn't do it with her, which is so interesting. It's so interesting. It's really like that prostitute, like they really got something going on in there, in that box. But anyways, he put me on to this idea and I was like very like, I've never gotten with a prostitute. I want to make that very clear. Hopefully I never do, but you know, never say never. My face looked bloated as fuck. I gotta get some sleep. Anyways, he put me onto this website. I looked on it, I checked it out, but I'm not gonna make any commitments because I gotta hold myself to a higher standard. You know, maybe one day I will. But hopefully, for the time being, I'm not trying to go look for any prostitutes, any duties. But he put, why did my AirPods just fall out, bro? I'm about to get tight. Hold on. Anyway, so he put me onto this website, and he went several times. But mind you, this is a lot of money. Now, I'm not going to act like I'm some benevolent guy. When he put me on, it kind of took off the illusion for me. Because at one point, where the fuck is my AirPod, bro? Holy fuck. So he kind of opened the way for me into that prostitute shit. And he was like, yo, like, it's not that bad as it seems. So when he opened that door to me, I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a chance one day. So, you know, I've had my fair share of, like, text conversations with these duties. but I never go through with it because ultimately I'm just like, I overcome that wave of lust and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, regardless of how bad they are, it's like, why would I pay for this, bro? And not just be patient. So, I'm looking for my glasses, bro. Where the fuck is my glasses? Anyways, that's kind of just a prelude of how I learned about how you can get access to these studios in the first place. Fast forward, it's winter break, and I'm home. And I got a lot of people from high school who sometimes hit me up to meet up that I'm not super close with. Like, I'm like affiliates, but I'm not super close with. Like, I might see them once every 6 months. They're not part of like the main friend group I keep in touch with from high school. We're not in group chats. But, you know, a lot of them, I live in New York, so a lot of my friends from high school, they come out to New York for vacation and shit. So they'll hit me up for like plans. So my friends, we'll call them R and G. R and G, they hit me up. They're like, yo, they actually hit me up alongside my boy Pranay, but Pranay is in Delaware. He's like back home. But they hit me up. They're like, yo, we want to do a meetup. And then I'm like, yo, like, I'm down. Like, what's the word? And they're like, yo, let's just go day drinking. Now, obviously, I've been drinking. Like, that's not a problem. But I didn't really know what they meant by day drinking. Like, I was like, okay, like, when I go downtown to hang out in New York, I just go hang out by myself, go get some food. Like, I don't really look at New York as like a partying place. Maybe it's because I grew up there. But actually, that's not true. I do look at it like a partying place, but it depends on who I'm around. But I meet up with them. I pull up. Let me pull up our group chat, actually, because these guys are clowns. These guys are actual clowns, bro. Let's pull up the group chat with RNG. Okay, so yeah, R was like, yo, let's link soon. Yes, January 3rd. Oh, wait, we didn't even meet the 3rd. I'm tripping. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the group chat. Oh, yeah. So, R texted me. He's like, yo, we're going to day drink on January 3rd. I'm like, yo, sounds good. He's like, don't know where. He's like, excellent. He always talks hella weird. I'm like, nigga saying excellent? I don't know why he says that. Anyways, though, then we make a group chat. Or we already had this group chat. But, yeah, R is like, yo, want to meet at Grand Central around 12. G is like, yo, are we just trying to bum around and day drink? And we were like, yes. I actually wanted to stay the night at G's. G's got a nice little brownstone apartment. But so we end up meeting up. First of all, I go to this bar and we pull up hella late. First of all, we pull up to this bar. We're the only ones in there. It's noon, bro. No one's in this bar at noon. So I'm like, okay, what's the vibes? Now, it's always a little awkward catching up with people I haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen them in 2 years. But like once I caught up with them, it was fine. Like, you know, right off the bat, things like normal. You know how it is. So we're talking, we're catching up, we're shooting the shits. I'm talking about, yo, like, I just been chilling. I'm trying to get through the semester. R said he broke up with his girl, but he's fucking a new bitch. G, I don't even know what G's is talking about, getting drunk and shit every night. They're talking about drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, also, for some reason, niggas from my high school always love doing cat. Like, I don't know if that's just normalized with my Ritz private school friends, bro. That shit is not happening here at my college, or at least with my friend groups. Niggas from my high school be on some different shit. They be getting, I don't even know, bro. But anyways, we're at that bar, and then G goes to the bathroom, and he's in there for like 5 minutes. He comes out, he's like, yo, I fucked up the toilet. I clogged this shit. We gotta leave. Nigga, what? This nigga clogged the toilet bro, I don't even, this is a public bathroom, bro. That shit isn't even made to do that. So we leave, we go to another bar. Mind you, we're at 42nd Street and East Side. Now we go downtown to Manhattan, or downtown to Lower East. No, where did we go? We probably went to like, borderline like Soho / like, we might have even been there at Battery Park. We went that far south, go to another bar that Rocco knows. This is more near the financial district where I just said his name, fuck it. More near the financial district. So we go to this bar and we pull up and, we pull up to this bar and it's chill. You know, similar vibes. They got more food and shit here. And like I said, we're still talking. We're talking about girls. R says some shit like, yo, all the girls from my high school, they're not as bad as they used to be. I've been thinking about lately, like girls from my high school, I'm like kind of like, maybe my eyes have just opened I don't know. It's interesting how like things can change like that. It's very interesting. But we're just talking about stories. We're talking about Pranay because Pranay's a dumbass. We're talking about Pranay's philosophy club where he just started like putting fucking leaves on people, like shit like that. Like it's just fun. It's always fun having high school stories. I wish I remembered more because I don't really remember all the details. But so we go to that bar. Then me and Rocco go get pizza. I keep saying his fucking name. Then after that. What is it? And mind you, we're probably like 4 beers in, and these are big beers. For some reason, I don't usually get that fucked up on beers, but I feel like recently I've been getting hella fucked up. That shit starts like, oh my god, bro. Anyways, after we go to that bar, then we go to another one that has like pool tables and shit, and we take an Uber there. This is where we really get fucked up. Mind you, at this point, it's my turn with the tab. So now niggas are buying drinks off my tab, and they're getting double. Nigga, I'm getting tight, bro. So I start using my credit card because my mom has to pay that off, bro. That's her problem. That's her problem. So now we're at this other bar and we're playing pool and shit. We see some girls. Bro, first of all, I didn't even know G likes black girls, but we see some black girls and he's like, yo, she's bad. I'm like, oh shit. Like he's like, he likes my people. He likes my people. So all these bad as fuck, but like we were scared, so we didn't. I'm not gonna cap. But it gets better, it gets better, it gets better. So at this bar, we're playing probably pool for an hour. I'm bad at pool sober, so you can only imagine what I'm at now, like 6 beers in. We see this guy with a Knicks jersey. It's like some Knicks player I haven't even heard of. We start making fun of him from afar. I don't think he noticed. Then we leave the bar to go another bar. That's like a 10-minute walk away, and I realized that I heard people. I realized I left my credit card back at this other spot. So now we have to do a U-turn, and we're drunk, and we're walking through the streets of New York, and we get my credit card. Luckily, it was still there. And then we go back to the other bar, and we had this waitress. She was bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna call her Mel for short. I'm gonna call her Mel. We're at this waitress, Mel, and she's probably like in her 30s, but she looked good. Like she don't look crazy. She looked like decent, but she got like a real flirty attitude. I don't know if it's because she wants tips. I don't give tips anyway. I don't give a fuck, bro. You're gonna have to work for that tip, bro. Like you're gonna have to take this tip if you want a tip. You feel me? So like, I don't even know what her goal was, but she was real. Like something about her was really like winning me over. And George is a nigga who like he does like socializing with strangers. So like he's talking to her about like deep stuff about her life, like he's talking to her like she's someone our age. Mind you, this lady's almost 40. We're 20s. He's like, so what got you here? Where did you come from? Like, shit like that. Then there's a couple beside us. He starts third wheeling this couple. He's like, so what brings you guys around here? Nigga, what? Shut up. Let them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it, but it's like, I can tell that some people be annoyed with us. So, that shit's happening. We're shooting the 6. And then, mind you, I'm like 8, 9 beers in at this point, bro. It's starting to get bad. And me and Rocco, and me, R, and G, I keep saying their fucking names, bro. Me, R, and G start talking about, like, yo, you know what would make this day way better? Chicken over rice and a hand job at an Asian massage parlor. I don't know how we arrived at those 2 conclusions. So we already got a chicken over rice spot in mind. I start looking online. But then we're like, we need an Asian massage parlor. G said he's been to an Asian massage parlor once, and it worked out well for him. He also said that he's been to a prostitute once in Vegas. Now, I start calling my friend from that I told you from the previous time that I told you had a lot of experience with prostitutes. So I call him up. We're like, yo, walk us through this website. So he's walking us through this website. He's like, go to the review section. That's how you know it's real, because there's a lot of scams on there. I'm like, bet. This guy knows ball. I go to the review section, but I'm still a little skeptical. So we're like, you know what, fuck it. We'll just go to the Asian massage parlor. It's better money. And it's just easier. You know, George already has a resource. He doesn't connect. So we're still talking to this waitress and shit. And then as we're about to leave, I'm like, hey, because she said she was in the marketing and I'm trying to go into marketing. I'm like, hey, if I ever have any like questions about marketing, like, is there like a number or Instagram I can like reach you at? Or like a number, like I would have made up some bullshit. She was like, I can give you my Instagram. She gave me her Instagram. Right after I do that, George is like, hey, can I get your number? This nigga's trying to dirty Mac, bro. But George apologized. He's like, oh, I'm not trying to get in between that. Anyways, I text her right after. Let me tell you what I texted her. Oh, because my Instagram was bugging at the time. My social media always be going through shit. So I text her, and I'm like, I get the number from George. I get the number from George, and I'm like, hey, wait, what the fuck was her name? Do I even have this saved? Mind you, I'm drunk as fuck at the time. Oh, okay. Okay, so I said 6:38 p.m. January 3rd. Hey, this is the black guy with the beanie from the bar. The Instagram still ain't load. Oh my god, that's crazy. So she gave me her Instagram, and then she said, hey, that's weird. And then I said, bet, just followed. It was fun talking to you. I'll let you know if I ever need some marketing help. ... Have a good now out tonight. And I put TN. She didn't respond for like 12 hours. And then she's like, yeah, let me know, ! The fact that she responded was good. But I was like, what am I doing? This is like a 40-year-old woman. Oh my God, bro. Anyways, bro. So after she didn't respond, because mind you, I'm hoping that, I knew she was going out with her friend that night. I'm hoping they invited us, but that didn't happen. So now, we leave that bar, we get in an Uber. Now we're in an Uber that's telling more high school stories. Now, G is telling the story of his roommate, his Asian roommate, from freshman year, who low-key used to bully back at high school. I went to boarding school. So he's telling the story of how he used to low-key call his roommate slurs. And he said this, like, you know the slur that rhymes with brink, but it's for Asian people? So he's like, yo, I low-key used to call him brink, and he says the word. Mind you, we're in an Uber. We all look at our Uber driver. This nigga's Asian as fuck. So now there's an awkward silence in the car. But mind you, we're already drunk, and we've already been loud in this Uber. Now then we're like, mind you, we're also in traffic on the west side highway, on the west highway. We've been in that car for 30 minutes and we haven't moved. And then this nigga just says this slur, and I felt so bad for the driver, bro. Then we leave, then we relocate, because we're like, we can't stay in this Uber. Also, this Uber is gonna take another 30 minutes to get to our location. So we get out that Uber and we get on the train. Now, before we get on the train, mind you, this nigga G is drunk as fuck. We're all drunk. This nigga G starts pissing on the side of the road in the most awkward position I've ever seen, bro. Nigga, I've never seen someone get on their knee to piss like this. What is that? Nigga, this nigga had his dick out right beside a museum exhibit, bro. Oh, wait, I was on... Oh, fuck. I think I was going on a run on the Hins. Yeah, I was on the train on the Hins. I was just shooting shit, bro. Prove it. Yeah, I was... Prove it. I actually matched with this girl, but she ghosted me. This is me drunk as fuck in the car. This is us playing pool at that spot. Chlamydia, 2-time champ. That was in the bathroom. All of your exes are getting banged. Yeah, I don't really know what. Yeah, I was on some different shit. I don't know what the fuck I was on. Okay, but anyways, that night. Oh my God, she looked so bad. Fuck. Oh my God, she looked bad as fuck. Oh my God, she looks so fucking bad. Oh my God, I need her, bro. I'm getting mad. I missed opportunity, bro. Oh my God, bro. Fuck. Anyways, okay. That night, we go to the another bar. Oh no, we're in the train station. We're on the train station, and at the train station, Rocco, like, mind you, we're on our way to go get chicken over rice and then go to the massage parlor. And then Rocco's like, yo, I can't do this shit, bro. I can't do it. My stomach hurts too much. Like, I'm about to throw up. I need to go home, bro. So R and G leave, and I'm mad as fuck. I stay in the train by myself. I'm like, bro, I can't give up tonight. So I get off the train in Harlem. I'm not from Harlem. I'm from the Bronx. So I'm in a random neighborhood for no reason. I don't know why I got off the train in Harlem. I get off the train in Harlem. I'm texting G. I'm like, yo, where are those Asian massage parlors, bro? I need to find one. I'm dedicated, bro. It's like 7 p.m. It's not even that late. I'm drunk as fuck at 7 p.m. I'm like, the night's not over. I'll go out tonight alone if I have to. So I call, G tells me, he's like, yo, just call random Asian massage parlors and ask them for table service. I call like 10 Asian massage parlors. They all hang up on me, or they're just like, no, we don't have that. I'm back on the site with the prostitutes. I texted 5 prostitutes, bro, using a fake number. Actually, no, I used my real number for some of them. Some are responding, some are not. And then eventually I get to a point, well, some of them said they weren't working too. I'm like, nigga, how are you not working? That cooch isn't open at all times? You're not about your business. You're not about your brand. So then I'm like mad. I'm cold as fuck. I'm in Harlem. I have no gloves. It's January 3rd. It's cold as fuck. It's like 30 degrees, bro. And eventually I come to my senses. I'm like, Amari, just go home and go get your chicken over rice. Or go goon. If you're so lustful, go goon. Don't waste no money on these HUDs, bro. So I do just that. I go home, but what I do is I start hitting up hella HUDs on Instagram. I'm not gonna cap. Y'all know I'm an Instagram warrior. So let me show y'all the HUDs I hit up on Instagram, bro. Let's screen share. Y'all gonna see my DMs, but I don't really care. Like, I really got nothing to hide with these DMs. Actually, that's not true. There's a lot to hide. I can't. It is risky. There's a lot to hide, but fuck it, bro. We're gonna do it anyway. Cause who cares? Just live your life. Hold on, give me a second. I'm logging in. Bro. I might as well show y'all all my fails with girls, bro. There's so many. There's so many, bro. There's so many fails, bro. But this is a point. It's about shooting your shot, bro. If you don't shoot your shot, then who will? No one. No one is gonna do it for you. Damn, I really went crazy this day. Damn, I really was talking that. Oh my God, holy fuck, bro. All right, first of all, Bailey Bowman. Now, Bailey dated someone on my basketball team, Camden. So I never really. Oh, Neha. I can't even open that message because she be playing games with me. Bailey, I don't ever really like, you know what I'm saying, like try to talk to her like that because she was with my bro. Even though I think Camden might have been wrong in a relationship with the way it ended. I don't know. But I think she's bad. She followed me on Instagram first, like when she graduated, and she's always giving me these sudden hits. Like she'll touch me at a party, like no Diddy shit, but like she'll touch my body a little. But I've never really like pursued because of the Camden shit. But this night I was like, fuck it, bro. Like I think I just liked her story. Oh no, it said 6'7" on her story, and I think I replied 6'7". Some bullshit. She said yes, and I was like, I'm gonna leave the combo there. I'm not gonna push it too hard. She was in New York that night though. So I was low-key like, yo, oh my God, I would have loved to meet up with her. All right, Alaire's from my high school. Me and Alaire, like, we never really talked like that. Like, we were cool in high school early on. I just made up a lie. So she put on some shit on her story. I was like, yo, are you in Delaware? Because she used to live in Delaware. That's where our high school was. She's like, nah, I moved to Massachusetts. I was like, oh, like me and Pranay might throw a party. This is a lie. That's a lie. Alani loved me in high school. I'm not gonna cap. I low-key sold, even though I knew she had a crush on me. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my God, hold on. I was just looking at the screenshot that said Alaire 2 messages. I thought that was current, bro. That shit just fucked me up. Alani, she had a crush on me in high school. I just liked her story, or what did I say? No, I probably said W song choice. That's a line I've been using lately. Angela, I'm not even gonna. Should I go through all my texts with Angela? Fuck it, bro. We're going through all my texts. I met Angela last year at this party. What did I meet her at? I met her at this party. I met her at this party. And then, she was sitting by herself, covering her nose. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. Like, what the fuck? Yo. See, I'm at this party. She's covering her nose with her hair. Mind you, I'm drunk as fuck. Me and my friend just took a drug I can't even name on camera, bro. Actually, no, he baited me into taking it alone, bro. I just took a drug. I'm not even going to say what it was. But anyways, I'm off this drug. I'm also on medication. So, like, that shit was... Bro, oh, my God, bro. I've done some crazy, stupid shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with me, bro? I'm off this drug, bro. I see this girl. She's bad as fuck. Also, mind you, this was the same day as the gala. The Latino Affinity Group has a gala. They host this gala, and when they host this gala, I was the photographer because I know camera shit. So I'm photographing. I see this girl. She's bad as fuck. I'm like, fuck it. I see her later in the party. I'm like, trying to talk to her. She's 2 years younger than me. I'm like, damn, bro. But I'm like, whatever. You know, that's not that big of a deal. Me and her talking. She's like, oh, I'm an engineering major. I'm like, okay. Did I ask her for her Instagram? I don't even know how this worked. But she came up to me kind of flirty, like she was standing next to me and shit. And then I took this photo of her for some reason. I don't know why. She was looking so bad, bro. And then I was like, oh, I think the next day I'm like, yo, my bad, this random, but I think you told me to send you to this on Saturday. I forgot. That's a lie. She did not say that. Then like a week later, they were throwing a party at her school, the Latino affinity group. I'm like, yo, they're throwing a party tonight? She's like, yes, I was there. And I was like, yeah, you were gone. So, yeah, because she was like, what is it? I don't know if she know what I meant by gone. By gone, I meant like you were gone, like you were out of it, because she was drunk as fuck. She's like, yeah, it's my last party of the year, but we got next year too. When she said we got, first of all, these emojis, hella brain rot, bro. Hella brain rot. When she said we got next year too, I don't know if she was like we or we. Like we or we. But I should have been like, yo, yeah, like we, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. And I was like, yo, oh damn, you and your friends should pop up to have this weekend. All us is throwing another party on Saturday. She said, I'm not gonna be here. I'm like, damn, you're not staying for finals? She's like, yeah, I'm coming back. I don't know what the fuck that meant. Yo, I hate, y'all see this laughing emoji, bro? I didn't send that laughing emoji, bro. I sent a different emoji. I don't know why it makes it come out with that corny. Holy fuck. I got an Android, so my emojis are different. The laughing emoji on Android looks different than this. It don't look this corny. So I'm like, yo, okay, did you end up passing that drug test you need to take? She's like, yeah. I decided to drive home. And I just liked her message because there wasn't much to say. Month later, me and her were talking because she posted some shit about the NBA finals. And I think she was talking about Tyrese Halliburton. So now I'm like, oh shit, she's in the ball. She's in the ball. So like, this is a girl that I want to, you know what I'm saying? So she puts that shit up. And then she said, yeah, enough to make a grown woman cry. I'm like, yeah, you're from Arizona, right? She's like, Phoenix Suns. Yeah. And she's like, you're from NY though. First of all, I don't remember how she knows I'm from New York. That shows that she pays attention. And then me and her just talking brain rot. I'm a LeBron Glazer, so I want a Lakers in there. LMAO, if I'm rooting for a team, I got to make sure you're not supporting too. Can't have your bad luck rubbing off on me. Just wait. The Phoenix Suns are going to make it one day in my lifetime. We don't need KD. And then basically I was like, I fuck with the optimism. LOL. I can tell you watch a lot of brain rot by the way you text. Then she said, bruh. And then the convo ended there. I'm like, bro, did I say something wrong? I thought I was being funny. Then I was like, my fault. I mean as an insult. Then she sent me a photo and doing this, the gay thing. And then I sent it back to her. She left me on red for 2 months. But then she liked my Instagram post too, so I don't know what that means. Then I responded to her story on this day I'm drunk. And I'm like, oh no, this is 2 days later? What the fuck? I don't even know the context, but I'm like, yo, I forgot you're a Suns fan. She's like, yeah, we the lightning before the thunder. I don't even know. Anyways, next girl, Aloe. Now, Aloe, I met Aloe last year because her brother, I was at a party, and I was hanging out with her brother for some reason. Her brother doesn't even go to my school. He's from Texas. But me and him were chilling at this party, kicking it. And then her brother's like, yo, you're hella cool, bro. Like, let me get your Instagram. And she slides in there. She's like, yo, let me get your Instagram too. Like, let me get that shit too. She was smooth with it. I fuck with it. She rose me up low key. Now, no offense, Aloe's pretty, always beautiful. She had a crazy glow up during the summer. So I feel like after the summer, I was way more determined to go after her. So this is last year where I got fucked up on this day, and I texted everyone in my DMs, every girl. I'm like, yo, Siento, I'm fucked up right now, so I'm texting everyone in my DMs. I don't know why I sent that, bro. I don't know why the fuck I sent that. That was a bad move, bro. Bro, this is March 23rd, 2025. This is after I went to Puerto Rico. After I went to Puerto Rico, I started shooting hella shots, bro. Like, bro, I started shooting shots like at everyone, bro. This shit was bad. Anyways, though, I hit her up basically 6 months later, and she put this on her story, bro. Oh, I can't even, never mind. You can't even see the story. She put this on her story. I was like, W song choice. She had a Cardi song. She's like, hey, someone appreciates it. Thank you. I'm like, someone had to say, LOL, how's your break? Mind you, ChatGPT's helping me all these lines. It's not even that I can't flirt. It's that I don't want to think to flirt. So I'm just like, let me ask chat, bro. I send a screenshot, chat, yo, what's the best line? A lot of times chat gets corny lines, but I mix what I want to say with what it says, make the perfect line. All right. She's like, LOL, break's been good. I've been eating so good. What about you? I was like, ain't do none of the work I said I was going to do. I've been eating good too. I got a lock when I got to school. She was like, yeah, me too. I was like, real, we got to hold each other accountable to that. She's like, yeah, we do. I'm like, say less, might need a gym buddy when we're back. I won't be able to be your gym buddy. I'm going abroad. I put a heartbreak emoji. Damn, where you going abroad? She's like, I'm going to Budapest. Then I put, okay, have fun. Guess I'll hold you accountable from a distance then. I'm going to delete that message. I'm not going to cap. That's a bad message to have. She left me on delivered there. But the thing is, these girls be leaving me when delivered, but still be checking all my stories and shit, bro. Like, this shit happens all the time. I met Chris at a party in Drexel in October. Nothing complicated there. Kaya. Me and Kaya met. I went to a party July 4th with my cousins. Got her Instagram. Me and her were dancing and shit too. She was twerking on me, but she was twerking hella weird. Like, she was twerking on my knees. Like, I don't even know what the fuck was going on there, bro. I've never seen someone twerk like that, bro. Like, it was not normal, bro. That shit was, bro. She got way too low, bro. I've never seen someone twerk against my shins, bro. I didn't even feel any pleasure. I didn't know what to think about that shit. First of all, she came up to me at this party. She was like, yo, you look like Lil Nas X. First of all, no offense to Lil Nas X, no offense to my gay community, but I take that as an insult, bro. Why I look like Lil Nas X? I feel like as a straight man, I'm a little too insecure for that. Let me show y'all how I was looking this night. This is why she said this. This is why I'm looking like this night. I do see the Lil Nas X resemblance, but I didn't like hearing that shit. So I'm telling a hella story times today. I meet Kaya. She comes up to me. Me and her are smoking. We're smoking weed together. Then after basically we're twerking and shit, she leaves and goes out to her friends. So I'm like, oh, maybe she's not really trying to vibe with me like that. But I got her Instagram anyway. So basically, 3:42 a.m., I get home. She's like, hey, love, let me know when you get home safe. I'm like, damn, love? Damn, love, okay. I'm like, I just got home. I was looking for you, but I was leaving, but couldn't find you. My bad, I was leaving the function now. Don't worry, you good. It was nice meeting and dancing with you. Glad you made it back safe. I was outside and inside. I'm lit as hell, LMAO. Same way, you honey, yours a vibe. Basically, I was like, yo, we should link again in the future. Mind you, I'm working at my school during this summer, so I left like 2 days later. Oh, she told me there was a pool party. Oh, but she told me there's a pool party at 9 p.m., bro. What the fuck is she doing, bro? Wait, why didn't I respond to her for a week? Wait, that's on me, bro. Why didn't I respond to her for a week? See, this is what I'm telling you, bro. I be fucking up my opportunities sometimes. No, I swear I sent this line earlier, bro. I think Instagram didn't send it on time. I swear to God, I sent this line that same night because I don't be leaving people on deliver like this. Wait, this don't make sense, bro. There's no way she sent me this. Nah. This is wrong, bro. These dates are wrong. Let me go on my phone, bro. I swear to God, I did not leave her undelivered for a week. Let's go on my phone, bro. Because now I'm about to get mad. And she leave me. Bro, I'm about to get mad, bro. When is my last text with her? Where's Kaya, bro? Bro, she be leaving me undelivered like crazy, bro. Bro, I can't even find my text with her. How is that possible? When is the last time me and her texted? Text is low. Anyways. Then me and her ain't respond for a month, or she ain't respond to me for a month. Then I replied to her repost. I think I was horny this night. I was like, nah, you wildin'. Because she put some reposts about, she be putting reposts about some crazy sexual shit. And then one day she was in Philly. I'm like, yo, how long you in Philly for? She's like, just for the day I'm filming for a commercial. She does modeling and shit. I was trying to link her same day in Philly. I'm not gonna cap. I'm like, damn, you should have let me know. I'm right outside Philly. She's like, I leave around 6 if you free around then. Now me, I'm not gonna just pull up around 6 because that's crazy. Imagine if I pulled up to Philly just for her, that's crazy. That's OD. It was probably like 4 p.m. at this time too. So like I can't, that's crazy. But then I was like, yo, I'm gonna be in New York soon. I'll let you know I'm in the city. Wait, why didn't I text her during winter break or fall break? That's on me. I should have texted her. I should have texted her. That's my fault. I texted her in January though. You in the city? Yes, I'm here. I live here. Say less. What's your week looking like? We should link. We def should. Thursdays to Thursdays. All good. Are you down to hang out on Saturday? Every time I make a plan with a girl, as soon as it gets down to that what day we linking, they always ghost, bro. It's fine though. Me and her got this ongoing relationship. We'll talk again. Now, this is the worst one, Alina. Oh my god, bro. I don't even want to. Nah, mind you. I barely know this girl. The only reason why I was trying to talk to her was because, holy fuck, this is bad. This is actually the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. This is actually terrible. This is bad, bro. I'll just spit on the floor. I'm rubbing that shit in. This shit is bad, bro. Let me tell you why this is bad. So me and this girl met. We had a kickback during the summer. Victor, Sarah, we threw a kickback. A small little thing, like 20 people. Alina kept on giving me like the sexual eyes during this kickback, like I can't even make the face he was making. She was like, I can't even describe it, bro. But I was getting a vibe from her. But mind you, maybe I'm being stereotypical or racist. I couldn't tell if she was Muslim. She didn't drink or anything. And she's brown. She's Pakistani. So I'm like, she might be religious. So I don't even know if she dates like that. That's what I'm thinking. That could be racist. Anyways. Oh, fuck. Holy fuck, bro. I'm coughing like crazy. So that's what I'm thinking. But me and her hanging out, and like we're talking, we're playing card games. I'm asking her about herself. She keeps on giving me these eyes. I didn't get her Instagram or anything that night, but she's from my school, so I can just look her up. When we go to smoke, we're hotboxing in Sarah's room, and Lena sits right next to me. I'm like, yo, she wants me. I don't end up doing anything that night because I get fried out of my mind. This is why I got to stop smoking weed. Weed will deter me from anything, bro. Even the huzz, bro. Because eventually Alina leaves the party. I never got to say bye to her because I'm so distracted, bro. I'm so distracted. Anyways, I follow her on Instagram later that day. Me and her see each other later that semester. Every time I see her, she's smiling. I talked to her a few times, very briefly. Anyways, though, I start linking with this other girl who lives, I think, in the same dorm as Alina, or a dorm Alina's in a lot. So I think Alina and her friends, they see me linking up with this girl. After that, she stopped saying hi to me. Like, it was like, I'm talking about, like, she doesn't smile at me. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Anyways, I see Alina make a post in December that she's going abroad for this semester. She's a junior, so I'm like, okay, I'm never going to see this girl again. Anyways, I'm like, okay, I'm never going to see her again. I might as well shoot a shot. I saw her post a story. It looked like she was in New York. I'm like, yo, you in New York? She's like, nope, DC. Didn't give me much to work with. I'm like, oh, I've seen Maman's only in NY, so I wasn't sure. How you been? She's like, good. You? When she said that, I'm like, okay, this is clips, bro. This is clips. She's not trying to talk to me. She's not trying to. Holy fuck, bro. Holy fuck, that was bad, bro. Anyways, she's like, good, you? Now, after this, I sort of ghosted, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just end the conversation. So I was like, been good too. Now, mind you, if this was in middle school, I used to shoot shots like this all the time. Mind you though, I'm never been the type of nigga to ghost. I'm always gonna be the one to get ghosted because I have respect. It doesn't matter if I even like you. I'm never gonna ghost someone because I have respect for you. So after that, that was clips. Now, moving on, Nikisa. Also, mind you, I'm sending all these DMs in one night. I hope you understand that. Like, not all these DMs, but these DMs that say January 4th, I'm sending them all on the same day that I'm drunk with my friends. So you gotta understand, I'm so fucked up, I'm texting 6 girls. And like, I gotta get, bro. Nikisa, I text Nikisa. Who is Nikisa, you may ask? Me and Nikisa only met during winter break. Now, we met because, actually, let me be careful what I say, because me and her still might link in the future. She's from upstate New York, so I can't really see her frequently. Nikisa is my mom's friend's niece. So it's a random Saturday during winter break. My mom's like, yo, it's her, so-and-so's nieces are in town. They need someone to show them the city. I'm there. So she's like, oh, we need someone to show you around the city. I'm like, I'm a little nervous, but I'm like, sure, I'll do it. Like, I'm not gonna deny. I'm nervous. Mind you, I don't even know what they look like. I just heard nieces above age. I'm like, I'm down. One's 21, one's 19. That's me. That's me. Word of bro, that's me. So I'm like, okay, bet. I'm like, let's like pull up. But then my mom's like, yo, what if we all go to like, well, first my mom's like, yo, like you can drop them around Times Square and just take them around. And I was like, I don't know about that. Because this is like a blind date. I don't know what they look like. And it's 2 of them. It's 2 sisters. I'm like, that's a little awkward. I started getting nervous. Then my mom's like, yo, we'll go to a comedy show. I'm like, okay. You know, like a comedy show, like that's straight. That's straight. Fuck, that was a good burp. All right, my mom's like, a comedy show. I'm like, okay. Comedy show, we all go. But then it's like one of them is underage, so we can't go to a comedy show. You need to be 21. So we're why I keep fucking coughing? We're trying to figure out what to go to. And then eventually we were like, yo, they want to go see the Christmas tree, the Rockefeller tree. We're like, fuck it, let's go. Let's go see the Rockefeller tree. So we go downtown. First of all, we pick them up. The girl looks at me like she stares at. We go downtown. The girl stares at me as she's getting in the car. Mind you, my mom sent a photo over to my my godmother, so I guess they knew what I looked like ahead of time. But the girl, they didn't send me any photos, so I didn't know what they looked like. They get in the car. The one who's older, I thought she was bad. But I can't, I'm in the front seat, so I'm not really looking back. I'm also trying to act hella cool. So like my mom's talking to me, I'm like, yeah, mom, ha, taste you. I'm trying to act hella cool in the front seat. Me and my mom and my godmother and the 2 nieces, we drive to the Rockefeller tree. There's no parking, there's traffic. So they let just the kids out. We get out the car and the nieces are like, yo, we don't really want to see the tree. Say less. Like, what? I'm not trying to see the tree either. I'm trying to, you know what, let me chill. But I'm a little confused. I'm like, okay, why did we drive downtown for this then? I'm like, this is kind of awkward. I'm your tour guide. What are we doing? Hello? Damn, my eyes are hazel as fuck, bro. I'm like, what are we doing, then? They're like, yo, like, I take them to the tree, and they're like, we don't want to take photos here. So I'm like, okay, y'all want to go shopping? So we go to like Sephora or some shit. They're looking around some boots. I don't even know what the fuck Sephora is. I'm a little awkward with them, but I'm like getting conversations, especially with the older one. I'm like, oh, like where you go to school, what you do. But it's very basic combos. Like, it wasn't flirty for real. And I had a headache at this time. This is during my nap period. If niggas who know me know I need a daily nap. If I don't get that nap, I'm going to be cranky. I'm going to fuck someone up. So I'm mad. I'm mad at my mom. I'm like, Mom, why would you set me up on this shit? I'm talking to these 2 sisters that don't even seem like they want to be here. Then my mom's trying to pick me up at Times Square. Times Square is hella crowded. It's the holidays. Anyways, we go back to eat. We go to eat. We're in Harlem, and we're eating food. Mind you, we're eating food in Harlem, and the girl, me and her are having a little more fun. At this point, I got some food in my system, so now I'm having a good time. I'm talking to the girl. We're joking about shit. My mom's also a clown. She's like dancing with our waiter, and our waiter is gay as fuck. And my mom and the waiter are voguing, bro. They're voguing. Let me show you a video, bro. We're in a public restaurant, and these niggas are dancing. Like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Let me find this shit, bro. Where is the video of my mom dancing? What the fuck? Damn, I text my sister a lot. Oh, I sent it on my mom's phone. That's why I can't find it. Anyways, my mom's voguing. She's dancing. And it's like, my mom's like, yo, we got to do an Instagram boomerang. Let's do a boomerang. So Nikisa does the boomerang on her phone. I make up a lie. I'm like, hey, Nikisa, like, my mom wants the boomerang. Send it to me. Let me get your Instagram. My mom did not say that. My mom did not say that. So she sends that. Anyways, a few days later, she posts on her story. I'm like, yo, you fuck with Frank Ocean? I do not listen to Frank Ocean. But I'm lying, bro. She's like, yeah, I fuck with SZA, Brent, Tyler, you know, that classic style. I'm like, yo, that's a good lineup. We got to trade off sometime. ChatGPT generated line. ChatGPT generated line. Thank you, we definitely should. And I'm like, how's Binghamton? Because that's where she's from. She's like, yo, nothing to do but work. Where you do out, you. I was like, yo, the city's been chill. Haven't really gone out much. Yeah. And then she's asking about boarding school. We're just talking about basically getting to know each other. And then she kind of ended it off like, damn, that's really cool, though. So I was like, let me end the convo here. Anyways, though, a few days later, a week later, it was her birthday. Wait, no, what did she post on her story? Yeah, it was her birthday, and I said, happy birthday. And then she was like, thank you, how you've been. So now she's initiating, asking me how I've been. I'm like, I'm in there, bro. I'm in the buns. I'm like chilling, getting ready to go back to school. You had a good birthday. Yeah, my friends made a day. And then I was like, I thought she was 21 already. She told me she was 21, bro. This bitch lied to me, bro. This bitch is not 21, bro. Let me not call her a bitch. She's let me call her Let me call her this Huh. This Huh was not 21. This woman Huh was not 21. She was like, yeah, true. That's my fault for lying. But next time we see each other, we definitely can go to the bars. Is she leading the... What the fuck? Actually, no, I led I said it. I was like, for sure, let me know next time you're in the city. So me and her, that's locked in already. I wasn't even trying to hit on this girl. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing here. Anyways, though, let's end the story time. That's all the girls I was talking to this day. I ended up going back home. I didn't get with... Wait. I didn't get with any prostitutes. This is a long story. But yeah, that's it. Okay, anyways. Let's go through... Now that we're back on track, let's go through all my DMs with girls. No, I already went through a good portion of the main ones. There's still some other ones that I gotta bring up. Who should I bring up? Because I really just be DMing hella people. Me and this girl gonna go on a date. She ghosted. Classic. I'm not gonna go through hers. This girl, me and her. Oh, y'all can't even see my thing. Like I said, me and this girl were going on a date, and then she ghosted. It's typical. I expect that. Even though she was hella in business. I met her on Hinge and got her number, and then she ghosted. This girl I met on Hinge, but then my friend took my phone, texted her some weird shit about licking her toes. But I followed her on Instagram 2 months later. She got 5,000 followers. She followed me back somehow. She's bad as fuck. But I'm not really going to push that. My friend already pushed that by DMing her crazy shit. This girl, bro. I'm leaving this girl undelivered because she's been... Me and this girl used to call back in September. I'm not even going to show this messages. Actually, let me tell you about this girl. So, Neha... fuck. She's a chill girl. She's the type of girl, me and her would be best friends if we like were in proximity. She goes to another school that's like not that far from me. It's in Pennsylvania. Met her on Hinge during the summer when I was here. She was like, yo, you look very familiar. Mind you, this is on Hinge. She's like, I feel like I know you from somewhere. Girl, how the fuck do you know me? But because me being racist, I'm like, she's Indian. My best friend Pranay from high school is Indian. I remember him talking to hella Indian girls. I'm like, do you know Pranay? Lo and behold, she does, bro. She was one of the huz that he was talking to like sophomore year of high school. Mind you, when we were in 10th grade, she was in 8th grade. So we all thought that was hella weird. I don't think it's as weird now, but back then I was like, that's hella weird, Pranay. You're a pedophile. Mind you, Pranay's 03, she's 06. God, bro. That shit was not right. That shit was not right, yo. They were talking on like Snapchat and shit. But I'm talking to this girl. She's grown up now. She's about to be a sophomore in college. I'm about to be a senior. So I'm like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, bro, the chances of me matching with this girl years later are crazy. So me and her talking on Hinge. I get her Instagram, but it kind of fades out. I think she ghosts me like usual. Then 2 months later, in August, I think do I respond to her story or she responds to my story? Either way, we start talking again. And then we're talking about phone, like, we're talking about, I don't even know what we're talking about. And she says some shit like, I like calling better anyway. So she like initiates that. I'm like, oh, fuck, like, let's call. You know what it was? I posted an Instagram post. And I think after that Instagram post, we started talking again. Bro, people be ghosting me watching my Instagram. It's weird. But after the Instagram post, we start talking again. And then she's like, oh, I gotta call. So me and her start calling. Mind you, I haven't called a girl like that I've talked to over a period of time. Like I've linked, even the girl I was linking up with recently, me and her never called. Like we texted, but we never called. I haven't really called like on a consistent basis since like my girlfriend years ago. So I'm like, yo, this is kind of awkward. Cause I'm like, what are we talking about? And you know what it is? I don't know this girl well. So I'm like, what are we calling about? We're just saying basic shit. We get on this call, I'm stuttering. Like, I'm not stuttering. I'm saying the wrong thing. And for some reason, she assumes that I get bitches, which I guess is good. But she's like, yo, or she kept on saying stuff about like me talking to my other bitches. Like, I'm not even like that. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be like that, but I'm not like that. Anyways, she's saying some shit about that. And then she's like, yo, I'm like, yo, you go to Rutgers University. She goes to a different school, but starts with an R. And she's like, no, you got the wrong bits. And I'm like, yo, no, I got it all organized in my head. I don't know why I said that. That makes it sound like I'm talking to hella girls. So I say that, I'm like, oh, fuck, I should have said that. Fuck it, bro, I already said it. And then I asked her if she wanted to go on a date later in the call. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, thank you. Why did I say thank you? That was hella awkward. Oh, my God, I'm all right. Anyways, though, she was still fucking with me after this call. Over September, me and her called more. We're talking about going to concerts and sit together. She's talking to me about getting high. And all of a sudden, she stops responding. Right when we're about to meet, the week we were about to meet, she stops responding. But the thing with her is, I'm cool enough with her where I can make fun of her for not responding. So me and her eventually, like, she stops responding, and I make fun of her from it. I'm like, yo, you really ghosted me? And she was like, oh, my bad. Like, and then I ghosted her. It kept continuing. But eventually, she responded to my story. I posted like a story that said 6/7, like December, and I've left her on red since because I'm like, it's not worth it. Actually, no, she's cool, but it's just like, she's just gonna keep leaving me undelivered. I'm just gonna keep doing it to her. Now, this girl, I've already explained on stream before. My godmother tried to set me up. I had no idea what she looked like. My godmother just put me in a random group chat with a random girl. I don't even know. My family be doing weird shit. Me and her were talking. I ended up leaving her undelivered for a month. That's my bad. I don't like doing that with girls. I don't do that often. I hit her up in November. I'm like, yo, my fault. I didn't mean to leave you undelivered. Like, I got swamped with work. That's a lie. She surprisingly responded and was less dry when she responded. So now me and her are talking, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to be in New York this weekend. You want to link? We're about to link, but then she was like, yo, if you're near my campus at this time, let's link. I was not near her campus. I'm not going to go out of my way to go near her. I was already linking with another girl. I'm not going to... Oh, my God, bro. I'll explain the other girl in a second. So, me and her didn't link, but we were talking on Instagram. She likes Black Boy Max. which is like my favorite streamer. So I'm like, you know what? I fuck with her. Anyways, what other girls? What other girls? This is not a girl. Yeah, Rachel. That's me and Rachel never had nothing. Oh my God, Janet, bro. Janet be leaving me undelivered like crazy, bro. Holy fuck, bro. Janet, bro. Oh my God, she be fucking me up, bro. Oh my God, bro. But she's so bad. All right. Anyways, we're not going to talk about Janet. We're going to talk about another girl. Let's call this other girl X. Okay. So X. Me and X linked up on Halloween. I mentioned it in my Halloween story time, but X. I met X during the summer, actually, very briefly, because she was also here during the summer, and then she came to that kickback I mentioned earlier, and then X was also friends with someone that I know, so I seen her at some parties at the beginning of this year. So X, mind you, I've heard that X had a boyfriend. They broke up like a few months ago. I don't really care because I'm not looking for anything serious at this point. But also, I didn't really think that X liked me confirmed. I just knew X. I met X at a party, or I saw X at a party in September, and the way she was looking at me, she was drunk, but I was like, oh, she might be interested because she was looking at me like crazy. And I'm like, okay, so I think she might be interested. Mind you, it's like October, it's Halloween. I see her again at a party. She's with her friend. And we're like, oh, what's up? And I'm drunk as fuck. So I start hugging people because I'm just like, I'm going to hug every girl. I've been hugging every girl this year. I don't know why I do that, bro. It's low-key harassment, but they're with it. So I hug X, and we and her talking. I'm like, oh, I'm going to see you later. Later in the party, X is like, yo, this guy was hitting on me. I think she made that up. She's like, hey. And then she was like, oh, he was trying to dance with me. And I'm like, oh, do you want to dance? It's a Latino party, so it's like Spanish music. She starts dancing with me. We start dancing. I get her number. Next day, it's 10 p.m. X is like, are you going out tonight? Anytime a girl reaches out to me first, I'm going, bro. It doesn't really matter because it's like, it's easy. If I know C wants me, it's easy. It's like, it's locked in, bro. Because I'm not going to say no. The fuck? I don't got self-respect. Actually, that's cap. But C hits me up that night. I'm like, okay, I'm going. We link up at a party. We start kissing at the party. Within 5 minutes, we leave the party. We're in her room. All right, so now we're in her room. We get to business. Next few weeks, me and her are talking. But I'm kind of getting weird vibes because, mind you, X is on a sports team. So she's on a sports team, meaning that I know the way the sports teams work here is like they're I don't want to say they're cliques, but it's like I know I'm getting talked about in a group chat. I posted an Instagram story the next day. Her teammates that don't even follow me are looking at my story. So now I'm like, okay, fuck. Now me and X kind of have this, we link up the next few times, but it's this weird vibe because, mind you, I don't think I performed the best that first time. I performed better later, but I don't think I performed the best that first time. I was also drunk and high as fuck. So the later times, we still link up, and then she invites me to a party, and she's kissing me like crazy. Now, this is the first time we and her were kissing at the party, it was cool, but it was an environment where it's like we can't really be seen, but we're at a party where it's really public, and she's making out in front of me, in front of hella people. Hello. I'm doing good. How are you? Mind you, X is making out with me in front of hella people, and there's huz there that I've already tried talking to that she's kissing me in front of. So I'm like, bro, this is a bad look. That's good. She's kissing me in front of other people. Are you here to sell something? I can't buy anything, bro. So she's kissing me in front of hella people. And I'm like, okay. She's kissing me in front of hella people. This is a weird dynamic. I'm not really trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's this girl that I've talked to the year prior that's right beside us. Mind you, X is kissing me right in front of her boyfriend that they broke up with a few years ago. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm a rebound, but I'm really a rebound because he's just trying to get this guy jealous. And then me and her go to link up later that night, and she's on her period. So I'm like, okay, why are we linked? Not that that's a problem. I'm okay with hanging out and just chilling and not doing anything sexual, but I'm like, why are we hanging out And then I spent the night and it's cuddled. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is some relationship shit, bro. Like, what are we doing? And then she invited me to her formal. Oh my God, bro. I'm like, what are we doing? This is getting too deep. So I asked her before Thanksgiving break, I'm like, yo, like, what do you want with all this? I sound like such a female. And she was like, oh, I don't know. What do you want? She just she always reverts the questions back at me. I'm like, like, I'm down for whatever. I don't know why I said that. That's a lie. But I'm like, oh, like, I know you just got a relationship. So I'm like, yo, what if we just keep things chill, casual? And we agreed on that. So we go to this formal. She's chill. She's not doing too much PDA. Then a week later, I had a kickback. Same thing. So we're not PDA at all. It's chill. Mind you, at this kickback, first of all, the formal, all her teammates saw me and her. So, like, they already knew what was going on. I kind of got it over at that point. I didn't think it was fine. I didn't really care about them judging me or shit. The next time at this kickback I'm hosting, I try to hug her when she walks in the door, and she walks away from me. Like, she doesn't really give me a hug. So I'm like, what the fuck? She just invited me to her formal the week prior. Okay. Immediately at my kickback, she goes with her friends to another room, and they leave our area. They're not playing the games with us. So now I'm hella confused. I'm like, what? I don't care if you want me. But don't be to be honest, I don't really give a fuck about if she likes me. I just don't like, one of my pet peeves, whether you're a friend or anything, don't pretend I don't exist, bro. Because at this point, you're an asshole, and I'm going to, actually, I can't even say what I was going to say. But, and like, I feel like she was doing this thing where, like, she didn't pretend that I didn't exist, but, because when I see her, she'd say hi, but it was getting to that point where she'd act awkward in public, but when in personal, she was very attached, which is like, okay, it's fine. Like, I'm not trying to be in a relationship, but like, it was just, I'm like, this is weird behavior. Me and her linked the next night, or actually no, she texted me later that night. She's like, oh, sorry, I didn't know if I was being awkward or overstaying my welcome. I'm like, what? Girls be overthinking shit. I'm like, how are you overstaying your welcome when you didn't even interact with me? That shit is, that's autistic. Me and her linked the next night. We have a good time. A few days later, me and her link and we're playing basketball. So I'm like, this is our first time meeting up really outside of like a Saturday night to like hang out, or a Friday night. And then that break, me and her are sending hella Instagram reels and shit to each other. And I sent her some weird reels, so I don't know if I scared her off. And I said like, Happy New Year's. Mind you, me and her haven't talked since New Year's, but we're in the same class together this semester. I see her this semester, I say hi and shit, but that's really the extent of it. Like, we just say hi. And then I fucking, that first week after school, me and her link up again. Or no, we're going out to a party. She texts me. Oh, no, this leads to the Baltimore story time. Should I tell the Baltimore story time? Let me tell the Baltimore story time. Real quick. Okay, so mind you, there's these kids from my high school who they're always trying to invite me to hang out with them. And I fuck with it. Like, I appreciate them. I'm not that close with them. They said some racist shit in high school. But I'm like, you know, they're not bad people. I just don't always know if I'll fit in. They're like very preppy, very like trench coat type vibe. Like, I feel out of place, so I'm wearing my do-rags and sit around them. But I link up with them. I linked up with them in September. They were actually trying to invite me to go to Nantucket with them, but there was someone that was going to be on a trip I didn't like. I linked up with them in September at a bar. They were clowning me for girls not being interested, even though they didn't go to any girls because they were being pussy. Anyways, then one of them tried to invite me to go out, meet with him in December, but I was like, it was too close. I didn't really feel like it. But anyways, they invite me to go to Baltimore with them for the weekend because one of them has an internship in Baltimore. I'm like, Baltimore? Like, what the fuck? I've never been there. Actually, I've been there once. He invites me to go to Baltimore with him. I was like, you know, I gotta go because I've been egging him too many times. So I'm like, I gotta go. I go, I pull up in the car. Mind you, I get in this car. One of them is Ben. He's driving me, and he's with his friend. They're both very preppy. We're talking about some, like, I don't even know, like architecture, like some weird shit, bro. They're wearing trench coats and collared shirts. Mind you, they told me bring a collared shirt to the bar. I'm like, bro, what type of establishment am I getting myself into? I gotta wear a collared shirt to the bar, bro? My hood ass does not, like, what the fuck? Nigga. But I appreciate them for driving me and shit, though, to Baltimore. Also, they're the type of people where it's like they gotta be talking in the car the whole time. I'm trying to take a nap. I'm sleep deprived. I need my nap, like I said, bro. So I'm like, bro, are we really gonna talk the whole time? I end up taking my nap anyway. They might have thought it was rude. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm a passenger princess, bro. You're going to let me sleep in your car, bro. You're going to let me sleep in your car. So I go to sleep in the car. We get to the hotel that Squid is staying at for his internship. Fancy as hell. Doorman. You need a doorman's key access to get in the elevator. We go to the fucking spot. We're chilling. We're telling high school stories of Pranay eating cookies right out of Jacob Pelletier's ass, telling gooning stories, people learning how to goon for the first time. You know, we're just reminiscing on high school, shit like that. We're talking about girls. It's 4 of us. Mind you, now we go out to the bars. We go out to the spot first to eat. I got a little burger. It was a nice little spot. It's windy as fucking Baltimore. It was crazy that weekend. We go out to eat, and then we go out to the bar. All these bars have people way older than us. I'm talking like 30 plus. Like there's maybe some 25 plus, but we're very out of place, bro. I wasn't even on that type of timing where I'm like, oh, we gotta talk to girls. But Squid is very much on that timing where he's like, yo, we need to talk to girls. Mind you, I look good as fuck this weekend. I know y'all don't think I look good as fuck, 'cause I be looking crazy. Hold on, who just commented this shit? What the fuck is this? Anyways, this is what I was looking like that weekend. I was feeling myself. I was feeling myself. I was feeling myself. I was feeling myself. Bro, I don't know how my jawline, like, y'all see how chubby I look here? I really be looking 10 times uglier on this camera. Actually, no, I look ugly right now. What the fuck? Why do I look like that? Bro, did I gain fat in the past week? I don't know, bro. My sleep schedule also contributes to it. Anyways, though, and I talk out one side of my mouth. I need to lose weight again, bro. Anyways, though, we're at Baltimore. We're at this bar. We're chilling, and these women, Squid's like, yo, we gotta talk to these girls. I'm not even in the mindset to talk to girls, but I'm like, fuck it. Like, if he wants to go on a 2-man, we gotta go on a 2-man. I kind of felt obliged to do it. I didn't really feel like doing it, but I'm like, fuck it, I guess. So we go, we're talking to girls. Actually, no, not immediately. I'm standing off in a corner by myself. A girl looks at me, and she's like, oh, hey. When a girl talks to you first, I'm going, bro. I'm going. She wasn't even that, like, attracted to me, but I'm like, fuck it, bro. Her name was, like, Molly or some shit. Fuck it, Molly. You can be my Molly. Ecstasy. Fuck it. She's like, oh, hey. I'm like, yo, what's your name? Yeah. Me and her talking a little bit. And then she's like, hey, it's my friend's birthday. So I'm a little confused. I'm like, are you trying to set me up with your friend? That's what I'm saying in my mind. I didn't say that to her. I'm like, oh, nice. And she introduces me to her friend. And then her and her friends, they go back to dancing. So I'm like, okay, what was that interaction and why did you even come up to me? Later in the night, I try to introduce to my friend. I'm like, hey, this is my boy, Ben. And they're like, oh, nice. And then they walk away. So I'm like, why did they come up to me in the first place? What did they want? Am I not getting yams? Fuck it though, I'm not stressing. Also, we're chilling at the bar. This is early, before we got drunk. And we're chilling at the bar, and this girl comes up, or not, these 30-year-old women, 40-year-old, they're like 35 to 40, but they're kind of built in a way, like they're built very similar to like how my mom is built. This is no offense to my mom. My mom's a beautiful woman. But they kind of have like more of a mom build. So I'm assuming they were like kind of older. And one of them just starts twerking on me. But I'm standing this way, and she's twerking on me like this. So she's twerking against my hip. She's not like in front of my dick. She's not really on my dick. She's twerking like, I've never seen someone twerk sideways, bro. And she's like hitting that shit on my hip, bro. I'm like, if you're gonna do it, at least do it on my dick. But mind you, I'm not really attracted to this woman, so I'm kind of like uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm just smiling. I'm looking at her friends. I'm smiling, but I'm like, bro, like I don't really want. It would be different if it was like, I really just feel like I just hated on my mom. I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. Actually, these women are not built like my mom, but they have mom builds. That's what I'm trying to say. These women have mom builds, and you can tell they're older, and they just personally weren't my cup of tea. And I'm like, this woman just twerking on me. If it was a different type of build, maybe. That's crazy. That sounds crazy, bro. Let me move on. This woman was twerking on me. I felt uncomfortable. It was one of the first times in my life I felt sexually harassed. I'm like, this 40-year-old woman is like twerking on my hip, bro. At least twerk on my dick, bro. At least twerk on my dick or give me some head, bro. Like, I don't want my hip to be, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, me and Will, we keep on going to other girls. I see this one girl. I'm like, hey, mind you, at this point, I'm just trying to get a girl's number for Will. I don't even care for myself. So I start speed running. I see this one girl at the bar. I'm like, yo, she's bad. I'm like, hey, what's your name? She's like, oh, my name's like Christina. I'm like, hey, you're pretty. She's like, thank you. I'm like, can I get your number? She's like, I got a boyfriend. I walk away immediately. I say no. I'm like, oh, you're fine. And I walk away. That interaction was like 15 seconds. I did it real quick. I only went up to the bar. I made it sound like I was going up to the bar to order a drink, and then I immediately walk away. Because I'm like, what's the point? There are other girls in that bar I'm trying to talk to. This one girl at the bar, I said hi, and I think she misheard me and thought I like was trying to scare her. So I was like, hi. And then she went like, I immediately walked away. I'm not even going to try to explain myself there. That's just deaded. That's just deaded, bro. That's just deaded. Eventually, Ben and his friend leave. I forgot his friend's name. They leave. And then I'm talking to another. Wait, how many girls did I talk to this night? I don't even remember. Me and Squid walked to another bar 20 minutes away. Mind you, it's windy as fuck. And we're drunk. We get to this other bar. It's like some EDM vibes. Squid is talking to this girl. I'm chilling. I'm not really on that. I see this one girl look at me and she whispers to her friend. She's like, so I'm low-key trying to talk to her, but then they start talking to some other guy. Then the whole bar gets shut down. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? We all walk out, and then another girl comes up to me. She's like, hey, can I get your number? And then she's like, how old are you? She asked me, how old am I? I'm like, I lie. I said I'm 23. She's like, oh, I'm 24. Mind you, I'm 21, so I'm glad I told the fake age. See, I gave her my number. She never texted me. I don't understand, bro. These girls make no sense to me. Maybe it's because the AIDS. I'm like, you asked me for my number. Why are you not texting me, bro? I'm trying to get some head, bro. I was trying to get some head that night. Low-key, I was considering prostitutes, but I'm like, yo, I'm in Ben. The point is, no girls received that day. Next day, I return home. Now, this is where X comes back into play. X texts me that night. She's like, are you going out tonight? I'm like, yeah, I'm going out. So me and X link up. Well, first of all, she told me, she was like, hey, I'm going to be at this party tonight. Find me. Now, I don't know what it was, but something about that didn't turn me on. I actually got nervous when she said that. I was like, find you? Because mind you, I like hanging out with her, but I'm not really close enough with her to be my girl. And it's like, I know that might sound manipulative, but it's really the fact that it's like, in order for me to claim someone as my girl, I really got to be in love with you. And so if I'm not like that, I don't really want to be hanging out with you outside of our intercourse sections. Because it's like, actually, no, I like hanging out with X, but you know what it is? X be playing games with me. She be saying shit and not really expressing her feelings, and she'll be saying hi to me, but she'll be acting weird around her friends. So it's not even that I don't like hanging out with her. It's just that, like, this girl doesn't really, I feel embarrassed. Like, I feel a little insecure being around her because it's like, I don't really know if she likes me or not, or if she just wants some dick. But then she be giving me mixed signals. So it's like, okay, if she just wants dick, I'm just want pull. And I'm not trying to make out with her in this club again or this party. So she says, find me. I pull up to the party later, but then I see her, but then I'm like, I don't want to be around her right now because I don't want to just be stuck with her all night. And then her friends are there, and then I just got to make out with her. This other girl comes up to me at the party. I get her number. I'm not even going to, me and this other girl were texting all day. And we were going to go on a date. She ended up ghosting me too, even though she's still checking my story. Mind you, this girl came up to me, followed me on Instagram. I never gave her my Instagram. She went stalking me, but then she ghosted me. This is what I'm telling you, bro. I'm always going to be the one to get ghosted because I'm never going to ghost first, bro. I'm never going to ghost first. I don't know what it is about me. I don't want to be that guy. I never want to be that guy that goes. I never want to, bro. I might go get Wawa right now. I'm hungry as fuck. I never want to be that guy to ghost, so I'm always gonna be ghosted. That's just how I'm gonna be, bro. It's just, I just accepted that's the truth of my life, bro, because it is what it is. So, me and that galley are talking, and X is like, "Yo, pull up to the party. Like, I'm getting tired." I'm like, "Hey, I just left the party, but we can link later that night." So me and X link later that night at like 2 a.m. We do our usual business, and then we're just in her bed. I spend the night. Right before we're about to go to sleep, she's like, "Amari, what are we doing with all this?" Mind you, me and her had this conversation at Thanksgiving where we already established that this is casual. So I'm like, so she better not say some shit like, "I want a relationship," which is fine. If she does, that's fine. But I'm just like, why is she asking me what we're doing? Like, I didn't ask her that 2 months ago. And she, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is a situationship? Like, that's what this is. She's like, she gets a little awkward. And mind you, we're cuddling. She turns away from me. So now I'm like, bro, like, I didn't even say nothing wrong. Like, but I'm a little apologetic. I'm always an apologetic guy. So I'm like, I'm sorry if that was got you upset, or I'm sorry if that was awkward. I was like, I like you. I like hanging out with you. I just don't want a relationship right now, which is the truth. I do like hanging out with her. I like her, but I'm like, I'm not trying to. Mind you, I'm scared of getting a relationship after my first relationship, bro. That shit scarred me. Even though that relationship, I'm very grateful for it. That after effect left me in shambles for 8 months, bro. Actually, that left me in shambles for like a year, bro. That shit tormented me mentally, bro, because I was really in love with that girl, and that shit fucked me up, bro, when it ended. And it made me very guilty because I felt bad about myself. So I don't know the next time I will get into a relationship. I gotta really be in love. Like, I don't use the word girlfriend, I don't use lightly. That's why even though I like hanging out with X and me and her have been talking for 3 months, I can't call her my girlfriend, bro. I need to be in love with you for you to be my girlfriend. And I haven't been in love in 3 years, so... Anyways, I should not get Wawa, bro. But anyways, so me and X, after I say that, X is like, yeah, like, she basically just reverts it back to me. She's like, yeah, I like you too, same feelings. I know she's lying because I'm like, if you really feel the same way, why would you bring up the conversation? So she says that, and then I'm like, why do you say it then? But I don't say it aggressively. I'm just like, oh, like, why do you ask that then? And she's like, oh, I was just wondering, something like that. And I'm just like, okay. And then we go to sleep. In the morning, I leave her place. I give her a kiss goodbye. And she kind of looks like, shrugs it off, like she doesn't want to kiss. And I'm like, okay. Now I can tell we're on bad terms. The next few weeks, she hasn't said hi to me. She only said hi to me once, but that's because she had to, because she was looking to see who passed by her. She had to pay attention to me. I saw her in class one day, and she looked at me, but she like kind of looked away quickly, and then she hasn't asked me to hang out, which is fine because I'm not really trying to hang out right now, anyways. But I'm just like, you know what it is? I'm not even trying to hang out. I just don't like someone having a negative perception of me, and I feel like she's probably telling her friends that. And I've seen her friends in several social settings recently, and they've been like kind of low key egging me. So I'm like, bro, what did she tell them, bro? Because I didn't do anything wrong. Anyways, though, that's the whole X story time. Let's go into Janet. Bro, there's so many girls to cover. Me and Janet met in February. No, we met in April. I went to a Swarthmore with her and her friend. Bro, do I want to do all this now? There's too many girls, bro. Who's the next girl to Janet, bro? There's so many fucking girls, bro. This is gonna... Oh my God, bro. That's my sister. Why did I go on that? Bro, this girl said, yo, what you doing? I said, this chilling on my crib. She said, HBU. Like, bro, why did she ghost me for that? Like, bro, I'm not even gonna... You know what? I'm not even gonna go through the rest of these girls, bro, because this is gonna get depressing. This always happens where a girl will like me first and somehow either I fumble it or they just ghost me, bro. It's okay, though, because there's always more to see. I got 2 dates planned this weekend. We'll see if they go through. If not, fuck it, bro. We'll get back on the dating apps and find a new one. That's the mindset you gotta have. You gotta lose so many times that you win, bro. You understand me? You gotta lose. What the fuck just happened, bro? What the fuck just happened, bro? Why did my shit just lag? Why is my shit lagging, bro? Bro, where the bro? What the fuck just happened? I'm trying to get on Fortnite, bro. I might play a game of Fort just to pass the time. I don't know why my shit lagging like this, bro. Bro, why the fuck is my shit lagging like this, bro? Holy cheese balls. I'm about to get tight. I'm about to get tight. Bro, what the fuck? Alright, y'all see my forts. Alright, this is gonna lag crazy. We're gonna play like one game. We're gonna play one game because I know this is gonna lag crazy, but fuck it, bro. Fortnite OG, build, solo. I wanna do more of this Fort on the stream. I know that was this is a weird stream. I just kind of talked and yapped about girls for an hour and a half and like story time. But I want to do more shits like this. I'm not gonna cap. I fuck with this. I fuck with this vibe. I fuck with staying up even though I got school tomorrow. I fuck with making irresponsible decisions in my life. That's just kind of the guy I am. So let's get this Fort going. Let's play some music, bro. This is vibe.
What exactly does that mean? I learned it in rehab. It's all about accepting who you really are. I accept who I am.
And who are you?
I'm the bad guy.
No one can go audio for audio with me. I got Breaking Bad. I'm the bad guy. What else I got?
Oh, stop. Please, go to rehab, alright? Just let me go.
Beautiful Boy.
Oh, stop.
You burn yourself with cigarettes, you cut yourself, you slam your head into walls.
No matter how much I can see you trying to refill the love in me, I'm sorry.
They got the voicemail girl.
You okay, Arthur?
We got Arthur. What else we got? You know what I've been listening to? BoJack Horseman lately. This audio hits, bro. I love BoJack. It's You. BoJack top one show of all time. Never had it in Breaking Bad. Never had shows make me feel that way, bro. Nothing happened.
God, I'm sorry, alright? I screwed up. I know I screwed up.
Oh, right, of course. Here it comes. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing shitty things and then feel bad about yourself like that makes it okay. You need to be better.
I know, and I'm sorry, okay? I was drunk, and there was all this pressure with the Oscar campaign. But now that it's over, I
No, Bojack, just stop. You are all the things that are wrong with you. It's not the alcohol or the drugs or any of the shitty things that happened to you in your career or when you were a kid. It's you. All right? It's you.
Fuck, man. What else is there to say?
This is not water, by the way. I'm kidding, that's water. No drinking on stream. What the fuck is this, bro?
Somewhere along the way, I stopped being the best at things I
That
always
wasn't a
used to
bad
excel
song, but
at.
that was some burger music. I can't count.
What used to be my best grew smaller and smaller. I started thinking it was all pointless, that it made no sense.
One more
my
game.
hardest at school seems stupid. What's the big deal about being a fast runner? Making everyone laugh seemed way cooler to me, and I was way better at it. I quickly learned that if I kept that up, I'd always have to do something even bigger the next time around. Can't have people think I'm boring. I figured I could do anything. I made everybody think I would do anything. So the stuff I did ended up being progressively dumber. I was out of control. I wasn't thinking. High school wasn't gonna be any better. And then one day, it kinda hit me. I just didn't want to go to school at all. Everything snowballed from there. I skipped school once a week, once every 3 days, and every other day. It didn't even take me 3 months before I'd stopped.
I wish I
putting
can
it all together.
overcome myself,
I
bro.
wanted you to say, I don't love
I'm
you,
really my own
or I
worst
can't
critic
stand you.
and enemy, bro.
You are not my
I
son.
gotta try harder. And I know part of it is my self-talk.
Tell me that.
Part of it is me allowing myself
I
to fail.
wanted you to just make me give it all
I
up.
don't know, bro.
But the next thing I knew, after taking a good look around, I found there was no one left but me. It was right then and there when I finally realized, despite all my efforts to be the center of attention, there was nothing special about me at all. From that moment on, I just tried to be invisible, doing my best not to stand out.
If my parents ask me about it, I probably won't tell them the truth.
I've been getting so many
Because I
perks
don't
of being a
want them to worry
wallflower
that I might get
audios.
bad again. If my Aunt Helen were still here, I could talk to her. And I know she would understand how I'm both happy and sad, and I'm still trying to figure out how that could be.
Mary?
I'm
What do you
stuck,
want,
bro.
James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusted. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. What are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. No use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today. tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go.
I think a lot about what I really want with social media.
Don't come back.
I have this new job editing for 7 Suave. I'm trying to get more opportunities working for streamers and creators.
Don't go.
As much as I like being the person in front of the camera, I think sometimes I feel like I'd be better behind it.
I didn't mean what I said. Please, James.
I just don't know if I have, not even necessarily what it takes, but I do feel like sometimes God is sending me signs that this shit isn't meant to work out. But on top of that, it's like, I feel like God sometimes sends me signs that I'm not consistent enough for it to work out. And when I mean consistent, I'm not necessarily saying that how much I post, but I think it's the mindset. It's like, I don't enjoy this stuff 100% of the time. I don't enjoy anything in my life 100% of the time. So I think that's why it's a lot of times I need to take a back seat. You know, maybe I'm not meant to be the main character, but I can still find a way to operate within. I glamorize a lot of my life and try to be like, you know, I want to be that guy, but maybe I gotta accept I can't be, at least within this space. I don't know, man. Nothing's wrong with going on a traditional path. I think sometimes it takes too hard to be untraditional because it overwhelms me to be traditional. But I think lately, like sometimes when I get little bites of social media success, I'm like, damn, would I even want this full time? I don't know.
So I'm guessing you've never been high before.
No. My best friend Michael, his dad was a big drinker, so he hated all that stuff. Parties too.
Well, where is Michael tonight?
Oh, he shot himself last May. Kinda wished he left a note, you know what I mean?
God damn, I'm an ass. Why is it editing that one? Bro, it's not editing the right. What the fuck?
Hey, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I wanted to ask you something. Have you achieved your maximum potential? Your answer is no. My next question is why not? Is it a lack of self-confidence? A lack of motivation? A lack of knowledge? Whatever there is a lack of, find it. Because you cannot take any more time for granted. You don't know how much longer you're gonna be here. You can do great things. It's all just a matter of will you choose to blossom to the greatness that is within you. Or will you go by the wayside, wasting your time and potential on things that do not matter?
Where does it come
No
from?
matter what you want to do, it's possible. By the grace of God, I've grown a YouTube channel from 0 subscribers to 13 million subscribers. I am just a regular dude. So if I can do it, you can do it. So after this video is over, I want you to get started immediately. Prove to yourself who you really are. You can outwork anybody. The question is, will you put in the time? Clock's ticking.
How do you choose the campfire?
Okay, so sit down for me for a second. That's what I want you to do. Give me 3 positive words about you.
I don't know. That's hard.
I'm an ass at this game.
3 positive words about you.
Arthur Morgan. Good man. Yes, folks is gonna make a choice. Whether they live or die.
What the fuck? I did not place that.
I don't have that choice no more. I'm just trying to help others see clearly.
I'm good at all.
That's my
Stream
choice.
over. Stream over. I'll see y'all.